Hey, what is up, my people? Pastor Bill here. Ever been hangry? That special combination of hungry and angry at the same time, where tiny problems become huge, patience disappears, and the people you love most become unbearable? Yeah, well, it turns out there's a biological basis for it. Low blood sugar makes us irritable, impulsive, even irrational. And believe it or not, that's exactly where God's people find themselves in Exodus chapter 16. 1 month out of Egypt, the Red Sea is behind them, the promised land is ahead of them, but in between, desert, heat, empty stomachs. You see, they were, in the most biblical sense possible, hangry. And what happened next reveals something powerful about the human heart. Here's what the Israelites did. They started complaining loudly, bitterly. They turned to Moses and Aaron, his brother, and said this: "If only the Lord had killed us back in Egypt. At least there we had meat and bread. But now you brought us out here to starve." Wow, just unbelievable. Think about this. These are the same people who were beaten, oppressed, brutalized, crying out to God in Egypt. And now they're romanticizing their slavery. This is crazy. That is the dangerous power of discontent. See, it doesn't distort just the present, it distorts the past. Suddenly, the chains start to look good. Here's the deeper issue. They didn't go to God with their need. They complained about God to other people. Here's the truth. What we complain about reveals what we really trust in. A heart that grumbles is a heart that is hardening, and a hardening heart drifts from God, not all at once, but inch by inch, complaint by complaint. But here's where everything changes. God hears the complaining, and instead of giving them what they deserved, he gives them what they need. He rains down bread from heaven. Every morning, a fine, flaky substance appeared on the ground, and the people looked at each other and said, "Manna?" Which is Hebrew for, "What is this?" And that's what they called it, manna. Manna. God literally named it the miracle. He named the miracle after their puzzled question. So the instructions, though, were clear. It was very simple. Gather just enough for today, not a week's supply nor a month, just one day at a time. And why did God do that? Because he wasn't just filling their stomachs, he was reshaping their hearts. See, God's purpose in provision for us is more than just filling our needs. It's about reshaping our heart. Trust isn't a one-time decision. It is a daily practice. And then God brings a blessing. And he wants us to receive his gifts on his own terms. So God gives them a day called the Sabbath. It's a built-in day of rest. He called it the Lord's gift to you. Now, some people ignored his instructions and they hoarded the manna overnight, woke up to maggots, like disgusting. They went out on the seventh day to search and found nothing when they should have been resting. They kept trying to use God's gift on their own terms, and they just kept failing. But here's what that teaches us even today. When we refuse to stop grinding and grasping, you know what we're saying to God? Really? I don't believe you'll provide if I take a break. Yeah. See, rest isn't weakness. Rest is trust. Now, here's how this all connects with Jesus. Centuries later, Jesus picks up this very story in John chapter 6 and takes it somewhere extraordinary. He says this: "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never be hungry again." You see, the manna in the desert was real. It was real food, but it was temporary. Every person who ate it eventually died. Jesus offers what manna never could: life that doesn't end. See, Jesus isn't just a fact to believe, he's bread to eat every day, daily. And then throughout John chapter 6, he gives them 3 practices to follow. And I'm just going to condense here. Number 1, Stop feeding on things that leave you empty. Okay? Go to him. Here's the second. Come to Jesus daily. As the Israelites went to get their food every day, come to Jesus daily. And then thirdly, trust that Jesus is enough. Now, at the end of Exodus 16, God told Moses to collect a jar of manna to be kept for future generations. It was a reminder to future peoples that there was a time when his people were desperate, doubting, even rebellious. And God rained down bread from heaven anyway. See, that is our God. He doesn't abandon us in the wilderness. He meets us where we are. So, wherever you are today, right now, whether you're hangry today, okay, emotionally, spiritually, or literally hangry, listen, if God has brought you to it, he'll see you through it. And we'll see you next time. And why not join us at Centerpoint for worship and encouragement this weekend? It all starts this Sunday at 10 a.m. You can join us on site at our campus in beautiful South Tacoma, or if you're out of town, join us online at our Centerpoint Facebook page. Either way, it'll be a great time together. See you then.